Hey everyone, it's time to start a new LP. And, yep, Bethesda Softworks. I think I mentioned this somewhere else. But, yep, I am going to be doing Fallout New Vegas. Let's load up a new game. Yes, I do need to override the save state. Turn down the sound a little bit because it was kind of loud, but could have sworn there was some talking here at the beginning, but I like how that says, I like how they added a T there to make it revolting cocktails. But yep, that's the new strip, or New Vegas. Where are you firing that bullet at, huh? Damn! Headshot from that far away. Not bad. Oh, look at these guys. Yep. That guy on the floor. Well, that would be us.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Quite the entrance, huh? Quite the entrance indeed, but yep, Fallout New Vegas. And supposedly they say you get shot, what, twice? But it only seemed like that guy shot you once once. Well, I guess we'll see, huh?
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright, let me turn up the sound just a little bit. And yet, the official name, or the starter name is Courier, but we're not going to go with that. As usual, we're going to go with this.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, hold on a second. Let me go into my settings. No, shadow fade, no, cross. Ah. Huh. Okay, now lock subtitles, but no general subtitles. However, we're going to fix that. Turn on the subtitles right now. And
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
occasion, yes. Presets. Oh. I actually kind of like how that looks. Now, let's go with that. I don't, however, want the mustache. Alright, cause I could go with a small mustache. Yeah, that looks, that looks good. I think I'll go with this.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Good, the subtitles are indeed turned on.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright, yep. Like your typical deal, WASD are the keys to move. Right now I think walk is turned on, or run is turned on. Caps locks turns the run on and off. And
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
alright, we need to activate the vigor tester. Let's see, 5. I like to be pretty even with my stats. And of course, I think if you have the expansions installed, I think you can increase those. Of course, I think you probably can increase them anyhow. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
alright, let's sit on the couch.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
What else? Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
I would have gone with like day here, but there's no day option.
Bandit.
There's like no thief here, but let's go with
Light.
that's easy.
Mother.
That one's easy as well.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I'll go with agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I'll disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Alright, I'll disagree with that.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I have to disagree with that.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you
Oh
see.
yeah, one of these things. I can't remember. I think they're called Rorschach test or something like that. And I can't remember. Yes.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, ship at sea.
Last one.
A mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Let's see what our siege. Melee weapons, science, and sneak. I think I'll actually go with remove these. I said remove these. I'll go with guns. Guns, lockpick, and do I want repair? No, and I'll go with. You know what? I'll go with repair. At the end of this, you can always change it should you need. I'll probably put down like a save point there. Never get rid of it. But for now, I think this is what I'm going to go with.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Well, that would be pretty weird. However, though, I'm not really too fond of any of these. And yes, I actually have played this I have played this up to quite a point, but don't really like any of these except for this one, which I will go with.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I think trying to remember how to oh, it's F. Yeah, there's our character. It's F. I think R. No, not. I was trying to think of how you bring it.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
All right, thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
All right, and hardcore mode. No, I will not go with that. Now, am I wearing the vault jumpsuit? Better have a look. There we go. Quest completed. Ain't that a kick in the head? Let's see. Items. Yeah, we got our weapons. Yeah, condition. Which is why you need to repair. Which is why it'd be a good idea to have the repair. There we go. Yes, I'm wearing my vault jumpsuit. Now let's have another look. Yep, he's wearing a Vault 21 jumpsuit, and his Pit-Boy. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, is... Yep, that is Victor. However, I think I'm out of time, so what I'm going to do is... Yeah, you can see the saves from what I've already played. Anyways, I'm out of time. So when we come back, more Fallout New Vegas. Later.